Heresy group. Here I've got my Stomp Z3-140. Me and Richie both went and picked up two of these bikes yesterday. Super excited about it. So before we get into a little bit more information on the bike, I just want to say a thank you to two companies, one Pitbike Direct and two Ben's Bikes Racing. Ben's Bikes Racing is a pit bike specialist shop. They are champions in pit bike racing. They know these things inside and out. They're based in Dartford, down in Kent. If you want to go and pick one of these up, you're interested in them, you want to find out some more information about them, definitely speak to the guys down there. Ben himself took us through every inch of this bike yesterday. We were at his shop on a Saturday till like 5:30 in the evening, so a massive thank you to them. Just incredible customer service. He took time, he answered all the questions, he went through everything that we needed to know about these, starting them, stopping them, maintaining them, absolutely everything. For me, good customer service, as all of you guys know, is really, really important and crucial to me, especially when I am personally recommending a business to you guys. Customer service is just super, super important. So a massive thank you to Ben and the guys down at Ben's Bike Racing. Again, all their information will be in the description below. So a little bit more information about the bike. Again, this is by Stomp. Stomp are a pit bike based company. They create a ton of these things. They've been doing it for 10 plus years. They've been around the industry for absolutely forever. They make very, very reliable, race ready, very sturdy bikes. So this is the 140 model, and we have the smaller wheel set on here as well. You can get a larger wheel set for these, and there is a ton of variation on colours, on different models. You get these red, yellow, all different colours. You can get 140cc, 125, 160. You can get race variants. You can get all sorts of stuff. And in Ben's shop, I've just put a photo in now, you can see there is a ton of accessories. You can customise these exactly how you want them. Some other key information about this, obviously it's a 4-stroke bike, so it means that you can just put fuel straight in it. You don't have to mix anything up like you do with 2-stroke. We have got a 140cc engine here that is a 4-up gear variant, so it's nice and easy to ride. You just knock the gear up by pulling the clutch in. Super, super simple. Got nice brakes on here, so we've got some wavy disc brakes to help disperse heat, and they are a dual pot variant as well, so they're very, very good. We've got good stopping power. We've got drop forged oil-filled forks. They're nice and soaky. They're going to soak up all of the different terrain and environment that these go over, and then they've got a big monster shock on the back. The nice thing about this is the 70 sized frame, and there is a 50 sized frame. Now the 70 is much longer. You get a full steel bar all the way around the outside of here, and that gives you kind of a much longer seat length, makes the bike much bigger over the kind of 50 sized pit bike variant. These are designed for adults, so a lot of people have said, pit bikes, they see these tiny little things, and as you can see, obviously waist height, this is slightly above my waist height. Again, you've got adjustment in the shock as well. If you do want to bring this up a little bit, make it a little bit more stiff, you can do all those sorts of things. For me, perfect height, easy to manoeuvre, easy to kind of move around. Talking about moving these around then, the dry weight of this is about 71 kilos, so easy if two of you are lifting them in and out of the vehicle, but you can do it on yourself, by yourself, like I've done this morning. Really nice big thumpy sound to the engine. They sound super cool, they're very easy to maintain. If you do want to know about all the maintenance and everything, there will be some videos coming up on that in the future. So guys, why have we bought these? What is the kick for having something like this? Me and Richie have been looking at using vehicles in airsoft for a very, very long time. Whether it be us building a TAC, getting ATVs, obviously if any of you guys have seen, Richie had a 4-wheeled buggy that he used, a DPV, Desert Patrol vehicle, that he had out on the ground a fair few times. The issue with having that type of vehicle is that you need to trailer it, you've got to keep it, you've got to maintain it, you've got to store it somewhere. And the thing that I was looking into is getting like a tactical vehicle. Now, whether that be a pickup, whether that be a ex-military defender, there's a lot that goes into having one of those vehicles. One, you've got to maintain it, you've got to keep it, you've got to tax it, you've got to MOT it, you've got to either use it daily as your own vehicle, or you've got to lock it away for events. Now once you've got one of those big tactical vehicles, you only really get to use them at 2 types of scenarios, or 2 types of events. One like War and Peace or a place like that. Sometimes you can get in extras in movies and that sort of thing, and the other is at airsoft. So if you're doing 4 or 5 sterlings a year, maybe 6, 7 sterlings a year, you use it 7 times a year, which it's a lot of cost in there for the amount of return you're going to get. Now, yes, you can use them at other events, other milsim providers and other events that are out there, but realistically for me, you only get a few uses out of them. The other thing that me and Richie looked at was quads. Again, you need a trailer, you need storage, upkeep, maintenance, you need to keep them obviously in a safe place, and obviously getting them to events, you need to have a vehicle that is capable of towing a trailer. If you put both quads on one trailer, you need to have a trailer licence. There were so many issues with being able to take other vehicles out onto the ground. With one of these, literally I can take the front wheel off and put this into the back of my pickup truck. No drama at all. I can close all of the cab down and everything, and it fits in there, not a problem at all. So that is a massive bonus with these. You literally can pick one of these things up and put it into the back of a vehicle. For me, massive bonus. It means I don't have to trailer anything anywhere. The bike bin itself, I can bring this down to the side of my house, I can lock this away in the shed, I can then just bring it out as I need to. The other benefit of having something like this is if you want to do trail riding, you want to take this to a motocross track, you want to just go and pooch around on some private land, you are capable of doing that. Again, you're not just using it 5-6 times out of the entire year. So Richie's idea was, let's get some bikes, look at this video. We watched a video of some Special Forces guys laying down a runway out in the desert. You can find that video easily on YouTube. I may even try and link it in the description below. And then essentially just preparing this runway, this landing strip on pit bikes. And Richie was like, look, they're being used out there, they're going to be a great vehicle for our new roles that me and Richie are going to be taking up, which is a lot more of a reconnaissance-based role. These things would be absolutely perfect. I took a little bit of persuading. I thought, you know what, makes a real good idea. I've got the vehicle to move them around. We're both going to have them, so it's not like just one person's got a vehicle and it has to be shared or divvied up. Me and him can both head out as a recce team and go and do recce-orientated tasks. So again, there's tons of information on these bikes as to what they come with, all the little bits and bobs and all of the accessories. I will make sure that there's a full description list in the description below. So you can, if you do want to find out more intricate information on the bike, then I will make sure that you can head over to Ben's and speak to those guys. Now, retail price. A lot of you guys are going to be asking, what do they cost? Okay, get it, they're cool. This actually retails at £899. Now, you will either have two options with that. You have it shipped to your address and you put the bike together yourself, or you can have it shipped to a place like Ben's. They will build it for you and they will also tune it for you. One of the key things with these bikes being PDI'd, or the build process that they go through, is that they do make some slight changes to carburetor and other components within the engine that make them run a lot smoother. These are very experienced guys. As I say, Ben is a champion of racing these things, so he really knows these bikes inside and out. So for us, the convenience of being able to have them sent to a shop and built for us by an expert. I'm no means an expert on these bikes, so having them sent somewhere, they've been built by an expert, they've been tuned and put together absolutely perfectly and checked, for us was a big weight off of our mind. So again, you can have them sent to your address, you can build them yourself if you're confident enough, or you can have them sent to Ben's and Ben will build them for you and you can just bounce down there and pick them up. The nice thing about that again is that Ben will take you through starting, stopping, maintenance and all that sort of stuff he went through with us. There will be some maintenance videos coming from us and there will be some footage of us obviously out on these bikes. We are super keen to get them out. So if you are looking for a cheaper model than this one, there are cheaper ones available via Ben. You can get the 125cc, or if you want to spend a bit more money, you can get the race version of this, and you can also get a 160. As well as buying one and having tuning and all that sort of stuff done to it. So there is a lot of variation that you can do with these bikes. To say, I am super happy with it. I think it looks awesome, although it won't be staying these colours, it will be slightly changing. Again, more on that to come in the future. So guys, this is the Stomp Z3-140. If you have any more questions, any comments, any feedback, please make sure they go in the description below. If you want to go and check these out, you can do that on Ben's Bike Racing. Again, you can whack that in Google, or I'll make sure that there is a link to that in the description below. Super happy, cannot wait to get out of it. Lots more to come about these bikes and our new roles and the things that we're going to be doing with Airsoft and Milsim this year, as well as more information on the training. If you are interested in any of the videos around Milsim, Airsoft training, military equipment, you can check all of our videos out over on theheresygroup.com. So guys, any questions on these, any comments, again, in the box below. If you want to check out any more Milton airsoft related stuff, then you can do that back on the channel. Anything else guys, then please make sure you put a comment in the box below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.